Hello? Good, how you doing? Ryan? Ryan Newton? How you? Yes, sir. It's going good, just staying busy with working class. In the past, I worked at Lowe's Home Improvement, and I was the load puller for delivery, and my job was to load the 2 tons in the vans with whatever people wanted delivered and whatever they ordered. I loaded things such as fridges, ovens, washers and dryers, just appliances of that nature. And then another job I held was at the UCA Fitness Hyper Center. When I was attending UCA, I was the supervisor, and I just watched students work out and made sure they didn't hurt themselves, make sure they were working out correctly, and I'd clean up the equipment, and when I was closing and stuff, I'd sweep and mop and stuff of that nature. But yeah, until now. Now I'm working at USA Drug. I'm a farm tech and a cashier at USA Drug and here in Russellville. Yeah, yeah, I liked working at Lowe's. It was a little hectic at times. I'd have to, because by the beginning of the day, I'd have so much stuff to load, but I'd have to run in and out of the store, and I'd run into customers while I was trying to pull stuff out in the store. I'd get stopped by customers asking me questions, so that kind of put me behind. But other than that, I liked working at Lowe's. Uh, it's probably even both. Half the time I'd be just with my coworkers. Then whenever we needed to go grab something off the shelves out in the store, I'd see customers. I'd say it is about even. hmm yeah, it was pretty smooth. Everything went good. There'd be times when students would get mad at each other because we're so busy, and there'd be times when students would accidentally use a machine or equipment that someone else was using. There'd be some conflicts, but other than that, there really wasn't, that many problems working there. It was ran pretty smoothly. Yes, sir. hmm Ah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of time. Almost every day it's pretty frustrating, but you just gotta think customer service first and just make the customers happy. And I mean, it's really frustrating. I'm just the middleman, and things go wrong with insurance or doctors, and then I get yelled at, and then I have to go to the pharmacist, and then I'm just the middleman. I'm just standing there and just getting yelled at, and it's pretty rough over there. But I mean, I still like working there. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather just have a certain task and just get it done. But I mean, I don't mind working around with people. It's just whenever, it's just like for USA Drug, for example, that's when it gets working around customers or working around people where it gets hectic. Whenever you can't, there's stuff that you can't control and you're getting yelled at about. But I mean, for the most part, I'd rather just have a task and just get it done. But then again, I'm a people person too. I wouldn't mind working around people. Hmm. Yes, sir. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yes, sir. I understand. Hmm. Hmm. When I worked at Lowe's, it was mainly the night shift. It was usually around from 3 to 11. That was usually my shift at Lowe's, and then at UCA Fitness Hyper, it just varied. Since we were all college students, the boss just worked around our schedule, our class schedule. So whenever my coworkers weren't in class, I was there. When I was in class, they were there. They just worked around our. They're real good about working around our class schedule. When I worked there, and then USA Drug, it's about the same. My boss is pretty lenient. Whenever you're in class, he doesn't make you work, but he doesn't really. I probably work about. I used to work about 30 to 35 hours a week, but now we hired a new girl, so I'll probably work about 20 to 25, and my shifts are usually either from 9 to 3 or 3 to 9. Mhm. 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 Yes, sir. Mhm. Um. Mhm. Some awards and achievements. I played football for 3 years in high school, and out of the three, I started 2 out of the 3 years. And my junior year, I started at cornerback, and my senior year, I started at running back. And my junior year, I was actually captain of the defense. And then in high school, I was part of the Beta Club and Honor Society. And then when I went to UCA, my first 2 years, I got a community scholarship to UCA, and then I made the dean's list my first semester at UCA, and those are just some of the awards and achievements of mine. But yes, sir. Yeah. Just growing up, I've helped out with garage sales at my church some, and then like in high school, part of the football team, our job was to on Fridays we'd go over to elementary schools and read to kids, or like go outside and play on the playground with them because they looked up to us and stuff. And then at UCA, I helped out with Hispanic elementary kids that English was their second language, so I helped them helped them learn how to read and stuff. And then let's see here, I've done some work at the local boys and girls club here in Russellville. Just doing certain activities with kids, like just certain like basketball games and arts and crafts and helping out with homework and stuff. But yeah, there's some of the organizations I've helped out with. Oh yes, sir. I feel like I'm really responsible whenever I'm scheduled to work. I'm always there on time. I like to always be at least 5 to 10 minutes early in every job I've had, and I'm just really responsible. I very rarely ask off for anything, and yeah, I'd say I'm pretty responsible. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. I do. I just like I said, I used to play football in high school, and like you just never like we it, 2 days. It's out in the 110 degrees. We're out there in pads, sweating. Used to that. We're used to working out in the heat, and then I mean football goes all is during the fall. So I mean, then you have games when it's really cold, and I've played in below freezing weather, and it's just yes, sir. I can handle the different the different types of weather, heat and cold. But hmm 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 Alrighty. It's going good. Just staying like I said, just staying busy with school and work. It's going good. Uh, they're okay. They're a lot. It's not what I thought it was. It's staying busy. A lot of homework and studying and discussion boards, but they're going good. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Alright. Well, thank you. Alrighty. Well, thank you for your time. Alright. Bye.